History is about to repeat itself. Snowstorms in Calgary covering the fall foliage, thick, heavy, wet stuff. Yeah, that was the scene on October 22nd, 2022. And as we look ahead at the forecast tomorrow, Calgary is going to look, I would say, pretty much exactly like this. You see the beautiful golden leaves on the trees, and all of a sudden it seems like a switch is flipped. Winter is here, the leaves are covered in snow, and this system certainly is bringing the right amount of Arctic air plus a decent amount of moisture. So that means upwards of 15 centimeters of snow could fall in Calgary, which is really our first big snowfall of the season for a major Canadian city. Meteorologist Rhythm Reet joins us. Rhythm, the first big one of the year. I know it gets us a little excited here at the Weather Network, but let's put it into perspective. How normal is snow in October?
Well, it's quite normal, especially towards the west. We can see those accumulations going all the way up to 12 centimeters for Calgary. Towards the east, a little bit less. However, nonetheless, we do get to see a little bit of accumulation and the initial little breeze of winter right across October.
All right, so let's talk about the Arctic air, because that really was the first signal that got the meteorologists thinking, okay, this could be a game changer.
Absolutely. We're getting a lot of that Arctic air inflow from the north thanks to a cold front making its way and driving right across the prairies. And areas towards Vancouver will not be missing any of those cooler temperatures either.
Now, we need the cold air, but we also need a moisture source in order to really get this snowstorm going. So where is that moisture coming from?
The moisture is coming right off of the Pacific. We have that flow of moisture moving in as we go through Sunday morning into Monday, and that's really going to get enhanced thanks to the Rockies.
Now, you can see that moisture moving into Saskatchewan as well. So this is a heads up for you. This is also snow across southern Saskatchewan. So let's time it out for people across the prairies. If you're thinking, okay, when will I be driving in snow? What's your advice to them, Rhythm?
Well, make sure you have your winter tires, especially if you live across Calgary. The first essence of snow will be moving in Monday afternoon, enhancing with upsloping right over the Rockies. But as that trough and the low develops towards the states, that's going to further enhance the snow right across Monday overnight into Tuesday, also pushing a lot of that snow into Saskatchewan as we head towards Tuesday morning, and a little bit towards the Vancouver Island as well. So you're not completely spared from that little call of winter.
All right, so we know the upsloping really enhances the snow, especially north of Calgary along that QE2 drive. But Rhythm, as we look at the big picture here, a decent swath of snow certainly moves into Saskatchewan.
Yeah, and that swath is right along where the low will be moving as well. So we have that moisture, those cooler temperatures, 15 to 20 can be expected right south of Saskatoon. But along the QE2, if you take that regularly, you will be seeing up to 10 to 15 centimeters. But towards BC, a little bit less, but nonetheless, accumulations can still be close to 5 centimeters in some areas.
All right, and quickly, we just want to mention Eastern Canada, Ontario, looking at a big cool down, looking at some snow. We saw it earlier this morning north of the Kawarthas towards Barry's Bay, and some really cold temperatures coming too.
Absolutely. We did have a little bit of snow along that area as well, thanks to this boundary, but those temperatures will be cooling down and stretching all the way down to southern Ontario. This will be the first negative low that we will be seeing across the area all the way since April 9th, which was still technically winter.
All right, winter slowly starting to move in. Meteorologist Rhythm Reet, thanks so much for joining us on this edition of In the Know. October is starting to show off its really chilly side. Snow coming for Calgary and Saskatoon. And of course, we'll have all the details. So keep connected with us here at the Weather Network.